Okay. Packaging, packaging, packaging. I feel like I should make a song. Packaging. When you learn how to package stuff, it's a wrap. Whoever wants to work with you will automatically work with you because you package it in a way that only appeals to them. The generation process to get clients first comes from having a great understanding of your perfect prospective client. Okay. Some people will be more likely to invest in what you have to offer than others. Some people will not want to work with you. Be okay with that. Okay. And when I talk about investing, we're going to talk about names, branding, positioning, which is like front facing packaging. Like what do people see when they first want to interact with you to get as a client? That's one aspect. And then there's also back facing. So we'll kind of go through both of them today too. Okay. You must look at how you are in both front facing and back when it comes to your marketing to get people on your calendar to generate sales, whether from social media, email, or face-to-face interaction. Okay. So back packaging would be like, what problem are you going to help solve? You know, what process are you putting them through? What's your positioning overall? Okay. So we'll go a little bit deeper into this. And those of you that are utilizing the Introwise platform, I'm going to highlight some stuff you could do as well that will make it really easy for somebody that's a potential lead, that can be a client, that's your perfect prospect, to make them really want to connect with you. Okay. So front-facing packaging is talking about the names, the branding, and the positioning. Okay. So when we talk about front-facing is what will people see when they interact with you or your business, right? When people are ready to interact with you, what do they see? Like, what's the name? What do they hear? This is important, specifically when we're talking about using a calendar or even just your branding in general. Okay. Now, what will people feel when they interact with you or your business is another front-facing approach when it comes to packaging, right? What is the feeling you're going to be giving people when they interact with you? Positioning is kind of thinking of what will people think before they interact with you. You want to make sure somebody looks at you as like an authority or a person of power that can add value. That is the importance of front-facing packaging. So if you're not packaging on the front, there's no way for someone to book a call with you. Nobody's going to want to work with you. They might hesitate, and you may not get them to the point of being a client because on the front, they may not know, like, or trust you. So you have to work on these three things to make it easier to get clients. That's step number one. Okay. Now, step number two is your back-facing packaging, which is really about kind of like the experience you're creating for people, right? What is a challenge you or your business aims to solve for the people that work with you, right? This is really important because it'll start bringing in more people into your pipeline that can invest in your brand and your business. Process, what is the system or process you or your business has to help people? And lastly, positioning, right? Same idea as in front, but for back, it's like, what is the experience you're going to be really creating for people that work with you, okay? Now, if we're taking that, and I'm going really quick because there's a lot of stuff we got to get through, but if we're taking all of that and we're bringing it towards the calendar, you can do the same mindset, okay? So front facing is literally this. What do people see, right? The naming, the branding, right? The positioning. How is it set up in a way that makes people want to click and engage? Click and register. This is an important thing to do. Having a high quality resolution photo on your profile so that somebody sees you face to face and they're like, ooh, I like this person. I want to connect with them, right? Do you have that? If you don't, go get a photo and get it done properly. Like, that's step number one. Step number two is, how are you positioning yourself for what you do to help people, right? Having an I am brand positioning statement is really useful. Having a perfect prospect value copy inside when people read about you is really important. And having some sort of offer, which is a call to action that people can be like, I want to learn more. This is the best way for me to take action. So if you take this as a front-facing approach, when somebody wants to interact with you, it'll become a lot easier for them to book a call or really just sign up or purchase a product, whatever it might be. But this has to be done properly. Once this is done properly, you're going to start seeing momentum pick up when you're doing engagements and interacting with your perfect prospect, okay? Same idea, targeted offer would be like getting somebody to book some sort of call with you. This is what you want to do because you want to get somebody who doesn't know, doesn't like, or trust you to gain the know, the like, and trust, and they have something to do, which is some sort of offer or things like that. So you can use the Introwise platform and very well just duplicate this framework and find that when somebody looks at your scheduling or booking page, they're like, this person can help me. And then you can have those conversations, which will translate to you potentially signing up more people, which will generate more sales and cash flow for your business. Okay? Everybody.